Preschool classroom haul. Let's check out what I got. One of my earlier hauls, I got new baby dolls, and the 15-inch, I didn't realize how much more I would love those than like the 12-inch dolls. And I found this set on sale, so now I have 4 15-inch baby dolls. Next, we have some sensory table stuff. I have Kinetic Sand. I actually got 3 boxes of this. This is 11 pounds each. I did a video showing how much Kinetic Sand you might need for your table. So my plan to start the year was like a beach-themed sensory table with that Kinetic Sand and some other items. Let me show you. We'll see how it all works together. First, I know that my students absolutely love gems. So this set has some bigger ones, some fun turtles and seahorses. And then this just has some smaller gems. So I thought these would be really fun to dig for in the sand. And then I got doll floats that in the picture I thought were going to be much smaller. So I still think we can have some fun with this. It might take up too much of my sensory table, so I'm thinking of just adding maybe 1 or 2. We'll see how it works. These would also be really fun in a water sensory table. It comes with a pump, you can blow them up. So the flamingo is my favorite. This one has some glitter inside. I bought 4 mini dolls. Since 4 students are allowed in my sensory table, I didn't want to only have 2. I'm assuming that this might be a popular item for everybody to have a doll, kind of like dramatic play. So the dolls for the floats. And then I think I've said before, I don't have many great like scoops. So these are just some fun measuring cups and measuring spoons. I do have cookie cutters at school that beach imprints, so I'm going to add some of those in there as well. Next, I got some new paint smocks. So it's been years since I've even used paint smocks in my classroom because the ones that we have, you can't tell if they are inside out or not. So I would have students go and paint and then go to put the paint smock on inside out. The paint would literally just get directly on their clothes. So for a few years, we really just haven't used paint smocks at all. This year we did have a few messes and I just felt bad. I was changing clothes and trying to scrub out some stains in the classroom, and that really was not convenient. So these ones, it seems like they're going to be easier to not be inside out. They are a very thin material. They were rather cheap for 12 of them. I'm just going to see how these work this year. So I like that they're long sleeve too, just because even with the ones we have, they were just like covered the body and then we would get sleeves messy. So maybe I can do a review at the end of the year, see how these actually work. Still not certain on paint smocks. I got a new item for my letter table. You know I like hands-on multi-sensory ways to practice letters. This is something that will go at my letter table. If we're doing the letter E, I will put the letter E block in here, the card up here, and then they're going to write the letter in the sand. E says eh.